I'm saying it on behalf of the worship ministers. I know that they may not want to say this, but let me tell you sincerely, no one who has paid the price to rise will give himself cheaply.
The music industry, particularly in the realm of ministry, has long been plagued by debates surrounding compensation for services rendered. Should music ministers charge for their ministrations or provide them freely? Apostle Joshua Selman offers a nuanced perspective on this contentious issue. Here is what he said.
And let me say this. I'm saying it on behalf of the worship ministers. I know that they may not want to say this, but let me tell you sincerely. No great man, no one who has paid the price to rise by the Spirit of God will give himself cheaply. There is a balance that I want to bring on their behalf. In as much as they do not charge, sincerely speaking, anybody who understands anything about success and growth should know that attaining this kind of level of global influence comes with a price. Yes. A price that only God can explain. And so there should be a token of honor, whether it is financially or otherwise. There are people who have not yet gotten to the level to bring this grace. You can be patient and work with the people who are rising within your locality that both your finance and influence can accommodate. Knowing that one day you have the opportunity to sit at table with the great. Because sometimes what people do that they call faith is foolishness. You see that? In all fairness, I will tell you this. There are people who have wanted to invite me and they send text messages and say, Apostle, I listened to your message. You say you are humble. You say you love God. And I know that my coming, the crowds that will come, those people don't even have the financial capability to host it. The security system required, you see, and all of that. There are certain political people who may want to come to that meeting in honor of my coming. And these people don't have influence with the DSS. They don't have influence with the police. They don't know some of the ethics of hosting ministers at certain levels. So sometimes you save them this painful lesson by staying away. They may not understand. You see that? And so I think we must sustain the courage. You may be misunderstood. People may insult you. They may misunderstand you. But your walk with God is the most important thing. And God is the one who honors you, and he will continue to bless you. But I will encourage every man of God, every minister of God, and respectfully speaking, the great people here. I have the opportunity of knowing a bit about the inner sacrifices that they make. Please love God, love the body, but do not give yourself cheaply to people who have not mastered the art of discerning your pain and your sacrifice. You can reduce the expectation that comes with the anointing, and you find out that even your receiving of your grace will become commonized, and the people will not be blessed again.
In summary, Apostle Selman emphasizes that music ministers bring immense value to their audiences through their anointed songs, prayers, and prophetic declarations. Their work is not merely entertainment but a conduit for spiritual transformation, healing, and deliverance. Given the significance of their role, it's essential to recognize their worth. When music ministers are readily available without any perceived cost, there's a risk of being taken for granted. Apostle Selman notes that people often appreciate things more when they invest in them financially. If music ministers are cheaply gotten, their services might be undervalued, and their efforts might not be adequately recognized or compensated. Apostle Selman encourages finding ways to honor the grace on music ministers. This can be achieved through various means, such as 1. Financial compensation. Music ministers should be fairly paid for their services, considering their expertise, time, and the value they bring. 2. Appreciation. Publicly acknowledging their contributions and expressing gratitude for their ministry can go a long way in showing appreciation. 3. Support. Providing support, whether spiritual, emotional, or practical, can help music ministers feel valued and recognized. While some argue that music ministers should provide their services freely, Apostle Selman's perspective highlights the importance of finding a balance. Music ministers should be compensated fairly for their work, but they should also be mindful of their role as servants of God, prioritizing the impact of their ministry over personal gain. What do you think? Tell us in the comments. Like the video and subscribe to Church Lumina for more.